Why, hello there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for the month of October 2021. In this reading, we're going to look at your overall general energy for the month of October, some things you may not see coming, and then also get some direct messages from your angels and spirit team. So, thank you for being here, Pisces. This is for Pisces, sun, moon, and rising sign. Also, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you at all, that's totally okay. Be sure to come back next week, because I do post new readings every single week for Pisces. And also be sure to check your other signs for a full picture of your October energy. So thank you so much for being here, Pisces, and let's get right into your reading. So as always, I want to thank the angels, interdimensional beings, spirit guides who are here overseeing this active divination and allowing it to unfold in a synchronistic manner for the highest good of all Pisces who are watching this reading. Messages for Pisces, October 2021. Messages for Pisces, October 2021. Messages for the Pisceans, October 2021. Just got one more here. Messages for Pisces, sun, moon, and rising, October 2021. Okay, Pisces, let's see what is going on. Okay. Let's look at your overall general energy, Pisces. Overall energy for the month, we have the Two of Pentacles here. We have the Temperance card. We also have the 10 of Wands here. Okay, so there's definitely some sort of feeling for October of coming back into balance with your soul. Okay, getting some sort of divine guidance and actually heeding and listening to it. Okay, I feel for a lot of you Pisces out there, you've been on an upward spiral for sure. Like a lot of your readings, they've been amazing lately. And I feel maybe there's some sort of excess in your life. Maybe it's a bad habit that you're doing. For the month of October, I see you kind of balancing and blending your ego with your higher self and actually meditating more and going out into nature and healing yourself. There's a certain situation in your life that is definitely going to be burdening you for October. Okay, maybe for some of you, you're overworking yourself. You're feeling like you can't get enough energy. And so there's definitely this feeling of coming back into nature, coming back into purity, pure spirit, getting out of the mind, okay? Because there is a lot of mental energy here for October for you guys. Perhaps there's a decision that you guys need to make about whether or not you want to drop something in your life, okay? Maybe it has to do with finances that you are struggling to kind of figure out which way do I want to go here. And it's funny that this card would be right next to the Temperance card, because these both are cards of kind of like juggling. So you see how the Temperance is juggling these two cups of water as well as the Two of Pentacles. So there's this feeling of like unevenness that I feel like is going to be smoothed out for the month of October. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify some of these cards. I really feel like there's a feeling of like self-imposed limitation. I feel like I've been saying that to you, Pisces. This feeling of things are great in your life, but maybe there's certain things that you're doing to tampen down your energy. Like maybe for some of you, you're waking up and you're checking your phone first thing in the morning and like all these thoughts going on. I really feel like it's about being in the present moment and really being one with the moment. But let's go ahead and clarify. Let's go ahead and clarify this Temperance card for you guys. You know, before we do though, the word temperance, you know, if you cut off the ants, you see the word temper. And whenever you temper metal or you temper some sort of like crystal, like let's say you have a metal rod, right? To temper that is to bend the rod to where it still remains its integrity, but it's a little bit adjusted. So I feel like for the month of October, Pisces, it's like you have a certain core signature frequency that you know you've tapped into it. You guys know who you are, but maybe you have to make a slight tweak to your character to really let in the abundance of life. But let's go ahead and clarify, why is this Temperance card here for Pisces? Why is this Temperance card here for Pisces in October 2021? Ooh, we got two jumpers here. We have the Transformation card. We also have the Ripeness card for this Temperance card. So there's this feeling of like you're grooming yourself for something in the future. So it's almost like, you know, for the month of October, I'm getting the feeling of a delayed sense of gratification. So putting in the work for something to then seriously make a big leap in transformation. But also it's to let you know that you can enjoy life right now. You have the Ripeness card. This card indicates that you're full of juice and really ready to experience the fullness of life and to really transform something here. I feel like it's a transformation out of this kind of uncertainty and overwhelming feeling. I feel like life right now is overwhelming you, Pisces, but there's this feeling of you can take it back. You can take your life back into your own sense of control and really start enjoying life now, but then also taking back control is going to set you up for a better future as well. So I like that. Let's go ahead and also clarify this burden. What's burdening you guys? Why is this card here for the overall energy for Pisces? A lot of you guys, it's the feeling of you need to make ends meet. Like there's certain things you have to do, right? You have to work in this physical reality in order to receive and live a good life. And the way that you're doing that, I just feel like it's so much that a lot of you guys are like, I can't take this anymore. But maybe you don't have to jump ship. Maybe you just have to refine. It's like the energy is refinement, slight minor adjustment rather than walking away. But let's see. Why is this Ten of Wands here for Pisces? Why is this Ten of Wands here? I feel like you guys have reached your limit with a certain behavior, certain situation. So the Ten of Wands here is clarified by the Experiencing card. Okay, so the experience, I feel like the solution to your feeling of burden is actually as simple as going out into nature and letting Mother Nature heal you guys. Okay, I feel like you guys are trying to manifest a new situation that needs time to kind of it needs time to build up within your system, but you have this Temperance card right next to the Experiencing card. So this is all about getting into nature, getting back into the naturalness. I sensed it right from the beginning. It's like this feeling of a rebirth or a purity. So maybe some of you guys, what you do is you go get acupuncture, but the main message to overcome this burden, it's really just to use your free time wisely, Pisces, and go out, connect with nature and experience life in the now, the happiness. I'm getting a very warm feeling right now. So go get out into nature, you know, in October, guys. That's definitely something, if I were you, I would do to overcome this feeling of burden. Because once again, this feeling of burden, sometimes when this energy comes up, it's like this is a no-go. You gotta change your situation. For you though, for most of you watching this, I feel like it is just a recalibration, okay? And whatever you're doing, you don't have to completely switch it up. You could just make a few adjustments. It's almost like your recovery. You know, a lot of times we focus on how can we attack life, how can we move forward, but we neglect our own recovery. Like recovery, nature, being one with the moment, breathing in the air a little bit more, Pisces. I feel like that will really benefit you this month. Finally, let's clarify this Two of Pentacles. What is it that you guys are kind of juggling in your life? What is it that you are juggling, Pisces, for October? Maybe some of you are saying, how am I going to get out of this burden? Because it's an obvious burden that you're dealing with. Maybe it's a person who's annoying you. I have a video on my channel all about how to get past energy vampires. That might really help you guys, Pisces. But let's see. I'll put that a video above me right now. Hopefully I remember to do that. I will. Okay, go check that video out after this. Some of you are definitely dealing with an energy vampire. Some of you, that came through for some. So, but why is this Two of Pentacles here for Pisces? Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Success card, guys. So there's some sort of way, like you're trying to figure out, like, which way do I want to go to success? I think what's coming through for you guys is to realize that success is found in how much enjoyment do you have in the present moment. And so instead of dreaming up these big plans to change your life, of course that's great, but there has to be a fundamental shift in your experience with the present moment. And you know, instead of living life as a means to an end, like I could do this reading right now just to kind of get through it and to say, oh, I could check that off my list and I'm done with that. Or I could really get into it and enjoy it. So there's something about the true success for you is going to come when you experience nature, when you do the little things. Like maybe if you're a female or if you like nails, you get yourself a mani-pedi, you get yourself a facial, you get yourself a foot rub, a back rub, right? It's like this like feeling of like nurturing yourself, okay? And a lot of you guys maybe have people in your reality that could do that, but you're trying to, for the month of October, it's almost like you're trying to figure out like the big picture of your life. But I feel honestly that knowledge comes to you intuitively when you're living your life in the now. Like a lot of great scientific discoveries or ideas, they come to you in the shower. They come to you when you're one with the universe. And for a lot of you guys, it's like the feeling is you're trying to force it, and that's why you're feeling burdened. So go with this temperance energy. Heal yourself in whatever way that may mean for you. So this is a great, I'm getting like an energy of refreshment. Okay, so this is powerful what you could be doing for October. Let's now look at what you don't see coming for October. Okay, so that was the overall energy. What you don't see coming, you have the Sun card, you have the Eight of Swords, and you also have the Ten of Cups here. Okay, so I see like a clear march to freedom. It's almost like what I've been saying here is like, if you can, like, what you don't see coming, just enjoy your life more. I feel like there is a big opportunity, Pisces, to just let yourself be happy in the now, right? Stop thinking about the future and living for a lot of you Pisces, the whole problem you're having, the reason you're burdened is because, like I keep saying, you're living your life for like 5 years, and then you're 5 years down the line, and then your life is just going to pass you by. You got to get into it now, right? Whatever neighborhood you live in, stop thinking, oh, I'm going to move to Colorado and then my life will be good. No, get out into your neighborhood now. There's so many opportunities to enjoy life that maybe you're in your head about. So, but what I was saying is there's this journey of like integrating what I just said to then realize you're not as stuck as you think you are, and then that's going to lead to the Ten of Cups, because there's this feeling like what you don't see coming of like a major opportunity right in front of your face. In order to secure that, like you're trying to create this energy, okay, with this Ten of Cups, happy home life. It's almost like simpler than you make it. Simplify your life, right? In this world, we have 4 elements. We have air, we have fire, we have water, and we have earth. And those elements include infinity within them. So for those of you who are on the conscious level that can understand this, infinity is contained in everything. Because why? Because this card right here, yes, it is just a card, but it is also the entire universe manifest as a card. So there's there's almost like a spiritual awakening energy where you awaken to the happiness and simplicity of life. But what you don't see coming is definitely getting out of this burden, okay? Getting out of this feeling of juggling. And I really do feel like it's just getting out of the mind, right? In the Western psychology, the Western way of looking at things is we look at the mind and we say, we have to fix the mind, okay? The Eastern way, the Zen way, is to say we don't have to fix the mind. The mind is the problem. And that's what I'm getting for this reading. It's like the mind is the problem. So like all these thoughts that you have racing about, like my life isn't going how it should be, all this stuff, that's your mind. But your mind will help you believe that, no, this is very real, this is in alignment with my soul, but it's like sometimes you just gotta cut, and come into the now. So this is a very Zen-like reading for you guys. And for some of you, you already have a family, you already have a very happy home life, that this cut of cutting out the overthinking will really help you. So let's go ahead and so I hope that will help you. There's also a book I really feel inspired to tell you guys about, and most of you probably already know it. It's called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. It's a great book called The Power of Now. I would suggest reading that or revisiting that because most spiritual seekers have already read that book. If not, definitely check it out. It changed my life, and it could for you as well. Let's clarify this this Eight of Swords. It's interesting that it's right underneath the Ten of Wands. What are you feeling? What you don't see coming, like this restriction of getting out of this restriction? What is this about? Why is this Eight of Swords here for Pisces? A lot of you guys, yeah, it's like you've been conditioned to live a certain way, to say that the only thing that's going to bring me true happiness is like if I can get XYZ in the physical world. But the restriction, that is the very limitation that society sets on you, is feeling like I need this in order to be happy. You don't need anything to be happy. And I know sometimes in a tarot reading, it's not really what you want to hear, but I don't know. But enough. Sorry, I keep interrupting. What is this Eight of Swords for Pisces? Simplifying, right? A lot of times this isn't about adding a million things into your life. For October, I really feel like for you, it's a removing of the unnecessary thoughts that are clouding your mind and robbing your experience. But let's see, why is this Eight of Swords here? All right. So the Eight of Swords here is clarified by the Intensity card. So there's going to be a feeling of like increased suffocation. So the Intensity card, I feel like it's you almost blasting out of this, and it has to do with your own self-care, okay? But you can really make a major leap away. So the Intensity card is all about like single-pointed focus, okay? Single-pointed intention, where there's a situation in your life where if you just dedicate 5% more of your energy than you have been to solving the problem, you can do it. Here's a major thing that's coming through for you guys. There's two types of problems in your life. There's the problems that you can do something about now, and there's the type of problem where you can't do anything. For those of you, it's like the problem that you're dealing with, you can do something now, so don't put it off. The feeling is you have to intensely fight this. So when this unexpected feeling of being trapped comes, you have to go deeper and deeper and deeper into it and deal with it now, because what you avoid amplifies. It's like what you resist persists. It gets bigger if you just keep pushing it to the side. You got to dive in, experience your emotions of stuckness, because feeling your emotions has direct healing power. And that's what I've been trying to say with like the Zen mindset. Like the Zen way of life is they take everything as the divine. Some of you guys might be saying, this feeling of restriction in my life, this is not divine, but having a happy family is divine. No, the truth is it's all divine. All of it. Good, bad, light, dark, all is divine. And when you treat your own limitation in a sacred way, that very perspective often transmutes energy on its own. So this is turning into a Zen masterclass of alchemy transformation. I don't know. I feel like we don't have to clarify any more of that, honestly, for you Pisces. Let's now, Pisces, move on to the messages from your spirit guides, okay? Messages from your spirit guides for the month of October. We have the Moon card. We have the Page of Swords. We also have the Ten of Pentacles here, okay? So kind of a mixed bag, okay? The Page of Swords to the moon card, there may be some sort of intelligence that you need to gather. Okay, there's a card about, I feel like this is you, by the way. For me, it's like your own energy coming into your reality of really investigating your own shadow and maybe reading the power of now, maybe learning. I feel like your spirit guides, once again, they want you to dive really hard into your shadow and don't push it off, okay? Because the Ten of Pentacles is almost yours, okay? But there's this feeling of you need to maybe research, how do I transmute my emotions? How do I, and by the way, I have like 100 videos. Before I started doing tarot, I literally have like so many videos about emotional transformation, all the spiritual work that you guys could definitely go check out. But there's this feeling of like your spirit guides, they want you to dive deep into while remaining simple. So I hope that's translating for some of you. It's kind of a mixed bag. Let's go ahead and clarify this Page of Swords. Why is this Page of Swords? And you know what's interesting? The Page of Swords is right underneath the Eight of Swords. So for you Pisces, it's almost this feeling of like you coming in and untangling yourself. What that could represent as well is childhood healing trauma, where you do like a revision technique. So you visualize your child, your inner child, in a very distressed state. And you, with your own conscious mind, you go back into the memory and you help your child out, your inner child, through the situation. And then that, because whenever you change the past, you actually change the present. So some of you need to do past life regression. There's this feeling of, so the Temperance card here, now to clarify even more, with this whole balancing energy, purifying your soul, it definitely has to do with soul retrieval, diving deep into your shadow. Okay, so it's a month of shadow work for you, for sure. You know, I didn't even freaking clarify. Let's clarify the Page of Swords now. Sorry. Go on tangents all over the place. But, you know, I'm going to be honest, these general readings are something I'm getting used to. Mainly, I'm used to reading for a client, like one-on-one, and it's very a back and forth dialogue. It's very specific. When I'm doing these general readings for the sign of Pisces, it's like I feel like I'm pulling so many different things for different people. So that's something that I'm getting used to. If I seem like I'm like all over the place, I know. Give me a break, okay? All right, let's clarify this Page of Swords. Why is this Page of Swords here for Pisces? Why is this Page of Swords here for Pisces? The Page of Swords here is clarified by the Sharing card. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, there is this feeling, right, of like you want to expand your career and you don't know which way to go, right? What it really comes down to is getting into the present moment and letting those ideas come to you. Having said that, there is this feeling with the Page of Swords and the Sharing cards of information, intellectual knowledge that needs to be gathered in order for you to share your gift with the world properly. That's a very clear-cut message. There's something you need to gather. Maybe it's a learning. Maybe some of you are feeling like resistant to learning something new, but realize whenever you learn something new and it's really going to help you share your gift with the world, this is like the Queen of Wands. So you guys have a very loving energy. You could share a gift with the world that I just feel like maybe you don't know enough about it to do it yet. It's like things have to unfold, right? So be aware of that, okay, Pisces? Gather information so that you can better share your gift with the world, okay? I feel like happy times are coming. In October, you're definitely going to be able to put your feet up and enjoy your life, okay? This is wonderful energy. For those of you who have a family, I think you're going to enjoy your family a lot. And don't let the shadow work kind of hold you back from that. You have to enjoy life at all times as well, because if you're really doing shadow work, it's going to feel painful while you're doing it, but then it will be beneficial. Let's also, the final thing, let's clarify this Moon card for Pisces watching this video. Why is this Moon card here? Why is this Moon card here for Pisces? All right. The Moon card is clarified by the Maturity card, So this card says that you have everything you need needed in order to create a positive physical experience, right? This is like the Ace of Pentacles. You also have the awareness card here. So once again, it goes in alignment of like gathering information, but the maturity card with the moon. Maybe for some of you, you have to be very mature in order to dive deep into your shadow here, where for some of you, it's a clear message. Actually, you got to put the money up and maybe hire a coach. Okay, so there needs to be some sort of investment into your shadow and have a very mature take, because you're dealing with very painful awareness this month, right? Whenever you're doing a month of shadow work, soul retrieval, Pisces, it's like you have to be mature when you're doing that. If you go about that energy with a very like kind of almost innocent, like, do I really want to do this or not? It's not going to work. You have to be mature. You have to be this Queen of Wands that you guys are, but also keep that Page of Swords of that investigative energy. So be mature when you're doing the shadow work, okay, Pisces? So with that being said, I'm going to send you guys off. Your guys' readings have been really positive before. This is the first reading I've done for Pisces, I believe, that is a little bit more shadow work. I'm pulling the energy. I feel it in my body of like, oh my God. So be okay this month, enjoy life, go out into nature, but then do the work and enjoy your life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please like it if you did, comment below, also subscribe to the channel if you want more readings, if this is your first time here. And with that being said, Pisces, I love you, and I'll talk to you on the next reading. Peace.